take out the valve out of the valve stem. We'll let all that air out, and I'm going to share with you why I took that out. As you know, that if you can paint outside, it's very smart to paint outside, but when you use the index cards and you're out in the wind, it'll blow it right out of there if you just try to stick them down in there. By letting the air out, you can push the index card down in and let the rim grab a hold of it and the tire. It gets pinched in there. All right, and all you do is put the index card up there and push down on the tire right here, okay? And it'll go right in. Now, if the wind comes up, you will not have that problem. Hey guys and gals, Sweet Project Cars here, and we're going to go over, had a lot of questions on people wanting to redo their rims and wheels, and they don't have a sandblaster. So I'm going to share with you how to do it by hand as fast and simple as possible. This is probably the fastest method we have. There's the old handy dandy air nozzle. We're going to use brass wire brushes, some fiber laden plastic brushes. All these tools that we use to do this will be in the show more of the video description. So let's get started, make it happen, capping. Now, here's the gig. These rims are really corroded here. Basically, it got under the clear and messed them all up. We're lucky because the inside webbing is in really good shape. Just needs to be cleaned with some super clean. We're going to show you how we do that if you have particularly these style wheels or similar to this where it's hard to get into these areas to clean it. We take our DeWalt, handy dandy DeWalt, and our brass brush. We're going to be changing up as we go to remove all this corrosion. Now make sure you're wearing a face mask because you definitely don't want to be breathing this stuff in. Safety glasses as well, because you don't want one of them wires poking you in the eye socket. I love these extensions because you don't keep hitting your drill on the wheel. All right, now we've taken off the majority of the rough stuff. We'll change up. Now anybody can do this. You don't need, sandblaster. You don't need none of that. Just a good old DeWalt Max and you're good. And these tools. Nice. Now that we've done that, we've got all the rough stuff off, got it smoothed out nice, and go over it. And an old trash can works really good for holding the wheel right up where you can get to it, or a motorcycle stand if you have one of them. You can raise it up and lower it and work on your wheels that way. Good old trash can works well. These wheels are in really good shape. You could actually primer 2 or 3 coats on this, come out really nice. But we're actually going to do one more thing to it. All right, now we're going to take our Scotch-Brite pad and we're going to go over the flat surfaces here and get any pits or marks in there that we know the primer will not fill. Now, if these inner webs were all corroded and nasty, then you'd have to bead blast them because you'd never get all the clear out of them. And these are the Scotch-Brite pads. These will be in the tool list as well. They just do the half, they're like a roll lock. Now we'll take our 80 grit. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, we use our super clean, our brush, and we cut with a pair of side cutters so one sticks out. We can get into bigger slots here and the smaller ones here. But if you don't have these kind of wheels, but it comes in handy to get into tight areas you're trying to clean. So you spray your super clean all over the wheel and run this brush down through there. I'm not going to do that because I want to prime it. This thing is pretty darn clean and we're going to go with what we got. Now you literally could do your wheels cleaned up, done, and painted 1 hour per wheel. I'm going to use our lacquer thinner. You can use lacquer thinner or acetone. Rubbing alcohol just does not cut the grease. All right, we're going to pull the core out of the valve stem with our remover tool. And again, this allows you to push down on the tire to put the cards in so they don't come out. Like that. See how easy that is? Because you know one will fall out when you don't want it to. Okay, now we're going to prime it. Make sure you take your little duct tape booty that you made and put it over your valve stem. And we're going to do one heavy coat and see how it looks, then go from there. We'll let that dry about 30 minutes or so, and we'll come back and take a look at it, and if it looks good, then we'll paint it. Time for paint. We're going to use a chrome paint. We are going to put on one heavy coat, see how it looks, and at that point, we will let it dry for about an hour to 2 hours. You can speed it up with a hair dryer and or a heat gun. All right, we let it good and dry, and it looks great. As you can see, it's beautiful compared to what it was, that's for sure. Just an electric hand drill and some really good high quality paint. So let's put a coat of clear on it. Make sure you got your face mask on. Shake your can up for a minute, and let's go. Nice and heavy. Don't stop once you start. Done. And it is gorgeous. It's that simple, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe for cool, trick, and affordable ways for the do-it-yourselfer to get her done. Glad you're here with us.